Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to another video on GT Online Racing, and this time, for the first time ever, I'm doing a Deluxo race in hover mode by the looks of it. So I think we're going to be stuck in hover mode for the entire race, and I think you saw the name of it. It's called something like air hockey, so I get this makes sense. Although I was disappointed that we were playing air hockey, you know it's going to get taken out, of course. Of course, that's what you're expecting in a game of air hockey, to be racing DeLoreans and get taken out immediately. You're down to 8th though, so I actually don't know how many people are in this race. I think there might only be like 8 people in this race, so I think we're in last at the minute, or one but last anyway. This thing is a nightmare to control, and also something else I should point out, this is my own custom Deluxo, which someone forced me to buy. I spent like 8 million upgrading this thing, and I thought I'd never use it for anything, but it looks like I'm wrong. Although in hover mode, I think there's a difference between this and a stock one. So in hover mode there's actually no difference. That's a wall, that is a wall, that is not how you corner. I thought this thing would be better in turning, and we can't get back into car mode, so I don't know. I don't know why I've never actually done one of these races before. I think by now one of these races would have been created. This has been a horrible fast lap. Is this even the end of the fast lap yet? I don't think it is, because we're going straight on there. So yeah, it's not even been a lap yet, it's been horrible. Though we're up into 5th though, so somehow people are actually having worse races than me, which I don't actually think was possible. I'm going to make a nice double overtake there. This happened to P3. That was a mega overtake. I have to say, that's probably one of the best overtakes I think I may have ever done. In a flying car, make up a double overtake, although slow stream is on, so that might cause an issue later on. Though catcher might be on as well though, so hopefully it is, so we actually try and catch up to the leaders. I mean, hence the name. But now we can try and make a move on the inside to try and go for the switchback line, which doesn't actually work because the corner doesn't go where I thought it did, because I have no idea where I'm going on this fast lap. I've never done this race before. So we are back now into P3, trying to nudge the car a bit wider, and going to be taken out once again. And well, it's going to be a pretty interesting fight now for P3, pretty close I think. Where's the checkpoint gone? Oh, it's over there. Of course, why is the checkpoint over there? Either way, back down into P6, so just lost 3 positions out of that, so honestly I think the lead 2 might be gone unless catch-up is on, so really I think the best we're going to get out of this race is maybe 3rd or 2nd if we're lucky, so try and get, okay, those 2 taking each other out will help me. And what are you doing reversing into me? I'm not waiting for you. You reversed into me, that was your own fault. Yeah, we're back up now into 4th though, so managed to make 1 position out. I don't know where the grey car's gone. I thought we would have passed them as well, but it seems not. They might be the car in front of us. Well, they have to be the car in front of us unless one of the lead 2 have had a mega mistake somewhere. And I am still not getting away with talking mega mistakes. There's an orange car they're facing the wrong way. Is that P3? Is that P3? It's not a car I've seen before, I don't think. We're down to P5 though, so it looks like we've lost place to someone in the back of now to P4. There's that gold car from before. And now then trying to make a way side by side now, trying to find a way to the side. Oh, this orange car now can find a way now side by side now with the orange car. They're going to try and keep it side by side. Of course, in hover mode, I don't think there's any difference between upgrading the car and upgrading stock. And now they're trying to take us out and they're taking themselves out. Well, karma for them. I have no idea what I know what they're trying to do actually. They've got an amazing switchback line there, so how have they done that? Can we get a switchback line back on them? Double switchback in effect. There we go, get back up now into a podium position. I think that orange car they did try to take us out and turned it into actually a switchback move, which is a bit interesting. Okay, this is probably one of the most unique races I've ever done. And then coming around what I think, is that the final corner? I'm pretty sure that's the final corner. Was this the final checkpoint? No, actually, yeah, onto lap 33 and just try and go for the horrible corner. Why is that checkpoint is in a horrible place to make that turn work? Still though, we're still in P3 though, which is the main thing. Now we're onto the final lap of the race. So on the timer it's about 3.5 minutes, so we've got about 1.5 minutes of this race left to go to try and hold on to this P3 position. Although I did say switching line, so I think the orange car, possibly that grey one, is right up behind us. Still though, if we can just get some okay corners, we should get very close to... Oh, that was so close there to being a takeout. I mean, there are a few crossover points on this air hockey track, but still though, thankfully managed to avoid the crash there. Now try and keep it in P3, try and get a nice turn here, running out there. Why are they nudging the wall and going to crash into the goal? Is it a goal in air hockey? Oh, we take out the orange car though, reversing back onto the track. So then, is it a goal in air hockey though? I'm not quite sure. Probably is. It looks like it's gone net. So we're down to 5th though. So that's been a horrible few corners there for us. And we're going to try and get back up now. These 2 positions that we lost. Now we're try and go 3 wide now. With this, we get smacked into the wall, and well, I'm pretty sure that's race over. We're going 3 wide in DeLoreans. That's something. That's the first for the channel, probably in only as well, because I'm pretty sure nothing like this will be seen again for a while. Since Deluxo has been in the game for how long, and it's only the first race of this I've actually ever done. Still then, we've got about half a lap left to go. Can we try and get somewhere back close to P3? I mean, I doubt it, because they've got quite a few seconds advantage over us now. We're still going around the final few corners now. The lead pair are finishing the race now, so definitely not finishing the race in first place. Now then, round the second to last corner now. Unless something goes mega wrong for a few corners from which it hasn't. It's going to be P5 though, but still a unique racing experience, which honestly, I'd like to see a few more of these races in the future. But now then, coming on to the main race of the video, the one that's for the thumbnail, which you would have seen with the interesting message in it. Now, starting mid-pack, but non-contact race, so that really doesn't really matter. Turning radio off because I don't want any copyright strikes, although knowing how I don't want to get copy striked. Now they're actually into the lead race now, into this tiny one left-hander. Actually get an okay time there, get a bit oversteer though. Just give this other T20 now a bit of time to come back to this now, try and go for this next left-hander. Was going a bit slow because honestly I have no idea where this track's going, but still we're in second place though for the minute, so we try and get a good line. Okay, there's a Wagner. Of course, there's always a Wagner in supercar races, so best we can try and hope for now is second place, and try and get a nice line through his left and try and get one of these corners created. The Wagner takes out a lamppost, and he goes to take out another lamppost, so it's pretty even now between me and that Wagner for taking out lampposts. Now then, we're going for the corner cut over here. Okay, this is going to be a bit of an awkward corner, is it? Just getting okay tiny there, nudge to the hedge. The hedge actually fairly strong, but still much actually keeping it back up into P4 though. Now going over this stump piece of track, and now where are we going? Oh no, that's a solid building, we go through the building! We've just gone through the Life Invader building, and now we're under the map! How have we gone under the map from the Life Invader? Why is the Life Invader in building drive-throughable there? But I'm not going to complain. How? I have many questions about this race. So still though, under the map. As to the footage cuts a bit, but nothing has. They were still in P3 actually. And so once they're through here, the footage will get a bit blinky and stuff because we're not meant to be under here. I want to know how the person in the creator actually managed to make this race. I think this might, honestly, this is my new favourite race. Screw every other race. Screw it. This is my new favourite race. Under the map. We need more. We need more unique races like this. And the giant message there in the background: Rockstar can't stop us. Well, clearly, whoever made this race, Rockstar can't stop you because this race under the map. I have no idea how you got under here, but I'm glad you managed to make this race. And this is just an interesting. There's a corner there. There's a hairpin. Okay, why is that a hairpin there? Why is there not a solid wall all the way around? Okay, now that's an explosion, but thankfully we can actually blow up from that. That is a horrible corner, though. I mean. Yeah, why would you put a hairpin there and not put a solid wall all the way around it? But either way, still going back the other way now, so I think it might just be an effective point-to-point, although it is a lap race. So then, thankfully it's on non-contact, so it's driving through all the other cars, going back the other way. Still though, under the map. This is a really unique view in this race. You never get to see under the map unless you fall through it. I mean, there was that time where you could knock out one of the wind turbines in free roam and fall through the map that way, but you never actually saw any of this. Now then, going on this giant ramp now, we're actually going to go back now onto solid land. Yes, we do. And actually got some pretty decent airtime there. I've actually back up into the podium position as well, I just noticed. So I think the lead two are completely gone now. They're getting a horrible slide on there. We just managed to find a way through the trees there without crushing anything, although we have got a nearer custom now challenging us. The footage cuts a bit though. Now being challenged though by that nearer custom now coming under heavy braking now for turn one once again. So we got no cage line through there. Actually, the nearer custom's gone. Where have they gone? Have they fell through the floor again? I think it's a bit too early for that. Well, they must have just crashed into something. But no, now we're in a pretty no man's land of our own now. In P3 now, we can try and chase down the lead two now. That black and orange Wagner, I think it is. And that silver T20 I think's up there as well. Actually get a nice line there around that corner, so he's trying to get going up to this horrible corner again, try and get heavy on the braking there. But you get a bit further, hit into a pole, hit into a tree, and that spins us into a bush. Well, that's definitely any chance of fastest lap gone out the window, but now can we just try and chase down, try and keep this P3 position, of course us crashing there. We'll give that nearer custom, and of course every other car behind us as well, the chance to catch up now, full throttle this time through the Life Invader building, which is actually pretty textured inside since we can actually never go in there. Now once again looking at this very unique view of everything under the map, and I still have many questions about how this race was created. Now going for the wall ride, this time the footage doesn't cut. Can we just get the landing right? Yes we do. You still need a bit of skill here in this race as well. Going under a bit of water, I think it was why the track just went black like that there. Going under this ramp now for the second to last time. Thankfully not flying off the edge of that. There's quite a few risks still you can take in this race. I mean, everything fall off into the wall. Thankfully we bounced off that though. Actually, is it me or is the car not exactly on the floor? I mean, just with how the lighting looks, like there, the car doesn't actually. My T20 doesn't actually look like it's on the floor. Although since we're under the floor in real life GTA, I'm not questioning it honestly. And then going for this hairpin corner, can we get the line right this time? Yes, we do. And honestly, though, we're not actually that far behind. And then again, that nearer custom and 5th place isn't actually that far behind us either. So we need to keep it okay now for this remainder of the lap. And actually, what bit of the map are we under right now? Looking at the track map, I can't actually tell where we are. I think we're somewhere near the... Well, we're on... somewhere under the freeway. I think somewhere near the cemetery, I'm pretty sure. But either way, they're coming around the final few corners now. Not got much further to go. They changed for the lead, but still, we're not going to be anywhere near that change for the lead, and something goes drastically wrong. I mean, we've seen it before. I think it was from the last video where the lead two somehow managed to have a crash on their own in a non-contact race. Well, unless that happens again, we get some mega airtime this time, even further than we did before. Yeah, decent landing there as well. Now we try and get this left-hander done correctly this time, try and keep the power down. Yes, we do get a nice line there. So that get very close to the pole though, so still taking a few liberties with the corners now. Only got a few more corners now. After going to race, hopefully the footage doesn't cut again this time. Now coming into this final chicane now. The lead two have now finished the race, so GG to them. Around the final corner now, trying to put the power down. And it's going to be a P3 finish in what is surely now my new favourite race in GTA Online, or under GTA Online as this race is. So finishing in P3, and our best lap was a 2 minute 39, which has to have been the first lap surely. But the best lap was Wagner's from fast lane, finished behind us, and he's fastest lap, only 2 seconds faster than us. So if we hadn't messed up that second lap, honestly I think we could have come away with the fastest lap of the race. So if you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Remember to check out my Discord server, which will be linked in the first line of the video description, and along with my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram will be linked down there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.